Welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, Matty, this would be a huge momentum and confidence boost for this ball club. It is so difficult to sweep a series, especially on the road. If they get this W here today, it's going to be a lot of happy ball players leaving that locker room after this one.
Noah Cindergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And stepping in, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now for Sunday Night Baseball as the first pitch is swung on and missed as we get the series finale underway. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Here comes another 0-2. Davis is over to take a look.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Lifted the other way out to left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 11 home runs, 26 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's it. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike called. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Baez, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In is Jorge Soler as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
2-2. Here it is. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
In now, Austin Riley. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
And now Adam Duvall. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 down, runners at first and second. A bouncer to the left side. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the one.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching.
Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Now the first pitch.
Hey!
A 1 pitch on its way.
The count is 1 and 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Soler is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis Darnold.
Travis Darnold.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he puts it on the ground to second. Over to VR. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Charlie Morton. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set and the pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two and two. Here it is. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Nido has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now the pitch. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Pete.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. And now the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Count even now at 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Albies scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7th.
So the next at bat will be Tomas Nido. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. First delivery to him. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2. No outs, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So here is Jorge Soler looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Riley will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. So there, base runner at first with one out. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Batting 9.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up to bat next, the pitcher Noah Cindergaard. And now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-0. Now to bat, Travis Darnold. He collected a base hit his first time up.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Travis Darnold with an even 2-2 count now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In his career, Swanson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Charlie Morton as he puts it on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now. Two gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Swanson at third with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The left fielder, number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
On the ground, softly towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll start things out against Noah Cindergaard as this inning is underway. First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Acuna hits a little over the 270 mark. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, career number 247, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. Line hard deep into left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Austin Riley. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Nimmo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Middle of the night at Citi Field. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now in the box, J.D. Davis leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Pete Alonso, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Tomas Nido. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Seth Lugo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready now is Adam Duvall. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Alonso is under it. 1 away.
The batter. The
Next
catcher.
it'll be Travis Darnold. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Past matchups against Seth Lugo, just a 1 for 9. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Darnold, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Charlie Morton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And here's Jose Peraza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Luis Guillorme will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jonathan Villar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Dellin Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ronald Acuna will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 on its way.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you've said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
The 1-0 home.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. This is foul right side. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Tyler McGill is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. At the plate, Austin Riley.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Two and 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the left field line. He comes through. A fair ball. 1 run scores.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Jeff McNeil.
The left fielder, number 6.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1. Ball Ball one, no strike.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
As he drives a liner to right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, J.D. Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
To third. He's got it on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-zip. At the plate now is Dansby Swanson. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Eddie Rosario will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Ehre Adrianza will come on now and pinch run here. The 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Lifted the other way to left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Popped him up. VR moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fouled off. Rosario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Christian Pache will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. At the plate now, Freddie Freeman. No balls and 1 strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's fouled away. Here Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets nothing. Ehire Adrianza will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Christian Pache will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Now at the plate, here is Tomas Nido. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, you certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Standing in now, Jose Peraza as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swinging bunt.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in once again is Austin Riley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Adam Duvall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. In there, a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Travis Darnold is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Duvall, the runner at second with one away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, A-Ray Adrianza.
Now to the plate, here is A-Ray Adrianza. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Johan Camargo will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Matzik, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. One out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. He gets the punch out as the Braves go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first.